Well, what's up, everybody?
What's up?
Welcome to another Victory Experience podcast.
Yes.
We are your hosts. Who are we?
I am what you call your
No, why do you
Victoria's
do that?
Secret model.
No, you don't have to
Also
qualify
known as
that.
Pastor Isha.
You just have to go, I am the Victoria's Secret model.
Okay, and who are you?
I'm your boo thang. See,
Your
I just
boo
say that
thang.
without hesitation.
Your boo. I'm your Victoria's Secret model. You're my boo thing.
I'm your boo thang.
Okay.
And so we are your host, and we are so excited to host another Victory Experience podcast.
I know, but you still didn't say who you are outside
I'm
of
your boo
Victoria.
thing.
I know, but you are Bishop
Nothing else
John
matters.
Edmondson, Pastor
Nothing
Isha
else matters.
Edmondson. We also pastor one of the best churches on the planet, Victory.
100. Keep it at 100. That's what the young people keep on 100.
Center. That's why it's also called the Victory Experience.
Yes, the Victory Experience.
The Victory Experience. And so, if you're ever in the area, come check us out.
Come
live.
on.
Yes.
Come
but We're
on.
excited. If people don't know, we are also certified Christian counselors.
Yes, we are.
So
authors.
Yes.
Authors of books and a whole bunch of stuff. But we're excited today. This podcast is really cool. I think I look forward to doing this with you, where we just chop it up. Do we chop it up or chat it up?
Both.
We chop it and
It's
chat it.
whatever you think.
Chop it and chat it.
Whatever you say at that moment.
That's right. But we're excited because the topic we're talking about today is really good. We're talking about the 5 love language.
Yes.
That's what this is. The 5 love languages. This is going to be a really good episode dealing with love languages. It's amazing. So many people aren't aware of love languages, their love languages, other love languages. And I think once you become aware of this and get this, it changes your perception
Yes.
about the person you're in relationship with, because everybody has a love language. Everybody has a love language.
And I think it's so important because many times you can get into a relationship and you have this expectation that from the person that you're with, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your boyfriend, it could even be people of your family, your friends.
True.
You have this expectation sometimes for them to treat you the way you want to be treated.
Right.
And they may want people to treat them differently.
Right.
So you really
We
have
treat people many times the way we want to be treated.
We want to be treated,
Right.
but they may not even want to be treated that way.
Right.
So you really have to find out what their love languages are, what their expectations are, so that you can meet them where they are.
Yeah. And so that's what the love language is all about. Love language is about the way people like to express and receive love.
Yeah.
So when we're saying love languages, that's what we're talking about. And what you just said is so true. So many times we're conscious of how we like to receive love, that we express it that way to other people, and then we get frustrated. I know we've counseled couples where, people
Counsel couples, yes, we have. We have
Yeah, but we've
counsel
dealt with it
couples.
too.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
I don't know how many years we went through,
Yeah.
and we had an expectation of treating each other the way we expected to
Right.
be treated, or why weren't you responding?
Right. Or saying, do you love me? What do you mean, do I love you? You know I love you. Yeah, but I don't feel loved. How can you not feel loved? I do this, I do this, I do this.
Yes.
But those things may fulfill me,
Yes.
but they don't necessarily fulfill you.
Yeah.
So this is a really
So that's
good
why it's
topic.
important.
It's a
Yeah.
real good conversation piece that we want you to really pay attention and tune in on. Maybe get your spouse or get your, your loved one, whoever, to sit down.
And it's good even with your children.
Yes.
It's good with your parents. It's good with your friends to
Yes.
make sure that you just understand, so that your relationships with these different types of people, are effective.
Yeah, and this really requires open communication, because it can be hard sometimes, or many times, to hear, I thought I was doing a good job. I'm doing this for you, doing that, and I know you've done that to me. I'm like, I'm doing this. You're like, that doesn't do anything for me. And I'm like, what? And you got to be careful, because you can process that through how you would feel if it wasn't done to you, and you not feeling loved. And so you really miss what the person is saying, because you get defensive. I mean, I've been there with you where you're like, I don't feel loved. And that was frustrating. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
How can you not feel loved? But I'm not understanding that what I've been doing hasn't been relaying that to you, because that's not your love language.
Amen.
So this really, this really demands open, honest communication. Being able to sit down and with your spouse or your person in a relationship with, and do you feel like I express love the way that you receive it, your makeup? And so, what we're going to do, we're really going to kind of do a couple things today. And first talk about the love languages. Then you and I are going to take a quiz. We're going to take a quiz to see.
Oh, so people are really going to get to see what
we're
our love languages
We're going to let them into.
You know what? It's going to be interesting. I think people are going to be surprised.
Yeah.
I think people are going to be surprised what our love languages are.
We're going to let y'all in to our world, to John and Isha's world.
I think people are going to be surprised. I think they're going to think it's the opposite.
Maybe you're going to be surprised. So
really
get your popcorn ready because it's about to go on in a second. But let's talk about the love languages first.
Some people already know us. No.
Yeah, people that know us, but people that don't know,
they're going to.
They may be surprised. They may be. It depends.
Yeah.
It depends. But all right, so let's talk about the love languages. And so, what are the 5 love languages? Let's first deal with that because there's 5 of them.
Yes.
And so let's dive in. So the first one, words of affirmation. What's that?
Affirmation.
Just what's that to you? Like, what's words of affirmation?
Words
so
of
people that may not know.
That focuses on verbal expressions of love.
Expressions of love.
Yeah, meaning you feel most loved and you express your love for others through telling others how you feel about them.
So it's just expression. It's I love you. You're so awesome to me. You're this, you're that. It's words of affirmation, so it's just verbal expressions. And again, this is not something that you have to do. You have to be doing. This is just about what they are first. Just words, verbal expression. I'm trying to be disciplined and not say talk about me yet because we're going to do that.
But they can include things like saying I love you. They can include things like giving compliments, or acknowledging things that other people, do well.
Yeah,
or that's what you want also done to yourself.
So that's so words of affirmation.
Those are things that are very important to you.
Yeah.
It's important to you that people do that to you, and it's important that you do that to others.
So if you like hearing that, you like hearing people compliment you, and you like your spouse, your intended other, expressing their love for you and so forth. That's part of your love language, and so that's one. Okay. Another one, quality time. Quality time. About spending time together. About spending time together. A person with quality time, they don't really need a whole lot of time by themselves. They don't need me time, they need she time or he time, depending on their sex.
Yeah.
So it's that I like spending time together. That's quality time. I'm into that. I enjoy spending time together.
They like time. They enjoy spending time together and just having discussions.
Yeah, and undivided attention. Right. They don't want it to be I'm on my phone. I'm with you, but I'm on my phone.
No, they want to make sure that when you're together, because sometimes you can be with somebody but not be with them.
You're in the same space,
can be
but
like
you're not.
that.
This way, we're not doing that right now.
Yes.
Be disciplined. We're not doing that right now.
When you're having quality time, you put down your phone.
Yes.
You have eye contact with the person. You're saying that you're the most. They feel like you are the most important thing at that time
on the planet.
Because you're giving that person your undivided attention.
Yes. So that's
what
that's
quality
key.
time. Because sometimes people feel that they're giving somebody quality time. They're like, well, I'm with you right now.
Right.
But they could be watching TV or watching the football game.
Right.
But that's not necessarily.
You know what I say? You can be in the same space, but not in the moment.
Oh, that's good.
Isn't that good?
Say that again.
You can be in the same space, but not in the same moment.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, isn't that good?
That's good.
The Holy Ghost just gave that to me.
I was about to say, where you get that from?
The Holy Ghost. But yeah, so quality time is another one, which is good. Okay, and then another one is gift giving. Gift giving. And gift giving, is gift giving always about the cost of something?
No, it's not always. It depends on the person. Some people like extravagant gifts.
Yeah.
Some people like gifts that they have meaning
like
behind
thoughtful
them.
gifts.
Sometimes it can be just small things. Sometimes it can be thoughtful things. But they like receiving things.
So if I write on a napkin, happy birthday, is that thoughtful?
Don't bring back things to my remembrance.
Well, no, but I didn't do it.
I totally forgot about that.
I didn't do it.
And you just made me remember
remember, I didn't do that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I totally forgot about
I didn't
that.
know. You got to remember the whole thing. I didn't do
Apostle Haskell.
it. No, it wasn't Apostle Haskell.
Yes, it was.
It was not.
He was there at the moment.
No.
I think he was.
Are you serious?
Yes. What?
It was
who
Pastor
there?
Khan.
Oh, yes, it was Pastor Khan.
See, you got it wrong.
Well,
wrong era, wrong date.
It doesn't matter.
And where were we?
It was.
Where were we?
We were somewhere.
We were in Columbus, Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
Doing what?
The only thing we ever did in Columbus, Ohio was go to a conference.
Right.
Yeah.
So right. And
you forgot my birthday.
Right. I forgot your birthday.
Wasn't it a milestone birthday too?
No, I don't know if it was a milestone.
I think it was. I think it was 30.
Let's say it wasn't.
I think it was 30.
It wasn't.
It was the 30th
No, I don't think it
birthday.
was. No, I threw you a party for your 30th.
No. You did for my 31st because you forgot the 30th.
Okay. So, okay. But I didn't write on the napkin. Remember, he was like, man, he wrote it. He said, you could at least wrote it on a napkin. So I didn't write a napkin, which would have been good if I wrote on a napkin.
But see, you're bringing back things to my remembrance.
But if any man be in Christ, he's a new creature.
I forgot all about it.
See, no, I didn't forget because it scarred you, so I was scarred.
I was scarred for a good while,
yes,
but I forgot
but now
about
that was 25 years ago. Okay? That was 25.
So
no, because when people look at you, they might think that was yesterday. So, but yeah. So
you're making sure that you're letting everybody know that you have learned.
I've learned my lesson.
Have made sure you have given restitution in the process.
I hope I have after 25 years. I hope I have. But anyway, so gift giving.
Well, you must have done good because I forgot about it until you brought it back
Jesus.
up.
The blood of Jesus goes in and eradicates dead works.
It purges every consciousness of dead
thank
work.
God. But
God,
so
you're
gift
making me
giving, but
cry.
the point of it, it doesn't always have to be expensive.
Yeah.
It's thoughtful.
Like the napkin.
But no, I didn't even do that. Pastor Khan did the napkin. I didn't even do it. He wrote and said, you could at least did that. He was egging on.
That was funny.
If Pastor Khan, if you're listening, I have not forgotten that. Okay.
Okay.
So all right. So gift giving.
Yes.
All right, can we move on?
Yes, we can.
Are you sure?
On. Yes.
Okay. Then there's acts of service.
Acts of
service. So acts of service. What that entails? What acts of service?
Actions that can be physically done in order to make a significant other feel cared for.
Okay. So doing things that brings happiness to people, even if I have to sacrifice. And that's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, acts of service, and it doesn't have to be a major thing. Mm-mm. It could be for some people, man, washing dishes is an act of service.
Opening the door or offering to pay for the date with a partner,
Yes.
Just sometimes little things, I think especially when it comes to acts of service, you got to make sure you don't neglect the little things.
Yes.
I think sometimes people think that, oh, well, if I can't do this big elaborate thing or if I can't plan it, then I'm not going to do it.
Right.
But people that many times like acts of service, it's the little small things that they like more than the big elaborate things.
Well, that we're just pause it because you said something earlier. So, you said like paying for the date. Mm-hmm. So just question. We can go back. Question. So on a first date, should the guy pay? On a first date, should the guy pay?
It depends.
On what?
It depends on who asked who.
No, I'm saying if a guy,
it depends on who asked who for the date. If she asked him out, then maybe she should pay. But if he asked her out, then he definitely
So
needs
it should be based on who asked the person out.
That's what I think, Well, it does. Put it this way. I think if she asked him out, she should be prepared to pay, but he should pay.
Okay. And if he doesn't pay, what does that say about him?
It speaks a lot. It may think maybe, do I want to have a second date with him if he don't offer? He should offer, but she should be prepared to pay if she's the one who asked.
Well, she asked him.
I know, so she should be prepared. She should be prepared.
Would he be
to pay.
wrong if at the end of the bill he sat there and just he's not reaching for the check?
But it would speak a lot to who he is and how he is.
Well, now, would some women get offended if he reached for the bill thinking, you don't think I can pay for the bill? Would some young ladies say, would they say that?
You know what? I think, in today's society, I think they're a little bit different. I think our society, and older, maybe a little bit more
Chivalry.
Chivalry, yeah. I couldn't think of the word.
I think he should. But I think that a woman who has the means for it, I think she would think it was a nice gesture, of him paying. I think, if he initiated it, but at the same time, she's like, no, I asked you, I want to pay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying
that guy, right?
She should be prepared to pay if she asked.
You think I would ever let you pay for a bill?
Of course not.
Ever.
No.
Even dating, even if you asked me out.
Wait a minute, who paid for the date, our first date?
Me.
You did pay?
Me.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
I don't remember.
What are you talking about? You've never.
Okay.
Ever. I don't know if you ever paid. You may have in 41 years, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm sure I did.
Well, you were my sugar mama.
There's times I had money and you didn't.
You my sugar mama.
Yeah.
Well, that's another. How to get you a sugar mama. All right, let's go. We got to keep going.
Okay.
So, how do we get on it? What did I do?
Yeah, but we talked about what are some types of acts of service.
Yes.
And we were talking about how sometimes it's just the little things in acts of service. It could be, when you wake up, making your spouse or your mom, your dad, a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Something that just makes them feel that, I'm thinking about you.
Right. A cup of tea,
important.
yeah.
Something that took some time that just says to the person, you know what, you were on my mind.
Yes. That's really good.
But it's interesting because words of affirmation, if you tell somebody that likes words of affirmation, hey, I love you, that makes them think that I was thinking about you. But people that like the acts of service, by you doing something like making coffee or
says
something,
it to them.
That speaks even more volume.
That's why these are so important, because people that have one or more of these love languages.
And I think we can talk about what we think ours are as we're going through them.
Yeah.
But it's funny, after we take the test, it will confirm whether or not
facts don't lie.
Yeah, because I am very much an acts of service.
Just wait. Can you be disciplined and wait?
I said we could talk about it as we're going.
You're blowing the plan.
All right, whatever.
All right. Cut that out. Edit that. Edit. And then the last one.
Okay.
Physical touch. And that's just, liking to be touched, to be hugged, holding hands, things of that nature, man, that physical contact.
Oh, yes.
That physical. Can you just wait? Can you just wait? Man, just wait.
They crave physical contact.
Yes, they do. They do. There's nothing wrong with it.
Appropriate touch in their different relationships.
It's what PDA.
They love hugs.
They love PDA. Hugs, kisses, touch.
Yes.
Whatever the case is.
It doesn't always have to be sexual.
It's not.
It's non-sexual.
It's not. It's. I mean, it can be, but most times it's not that.
Or sometimes it can be where they're just talking to somebody and they just gotta touch their shoulder.
Yes.
And it's weird because I'm sorry, I just gotta say it. You're very touchy-feely. You're
deviating from the plan.
It's important to you, and it's funny.
I am.
Because I am not a physical touch person.
You're not.
And it's funny because sometimes Bishop will talk to me and he will touch me on the shoulder. I'm like,
right. You're like, why are you touching me? Why are you touching me? For the love of God, will you take your hands off me? So, I mean, but yeah. But when you touch me.
But I allow you to sometimes.
Wait, because allow me to.
I allow you to sometimes.
You have visitation privileges.
Because I understand that's your love language.
No, wait. No, you're like, go ahead, do it. Go ahead. Just do it. Go ahead, grab my hand. Go ahead. Look at how long is this gonna be? No, I know. Y'all see what I deal with? Y'all see what I deal with?
But sometimes, when we're walking, I know that when we're walking,
yes,
and you like to hold hands
yes.
when we're walking, and if I just come up and I just grab your hand,
it's heaven.
You just light up.
It's heaven.
You light up.
That's like what, a couple weeks ago, and you grab me, you were like, I know you like when I hold your hand. It's heaven. It's heaven.
I'm so
but
crying.
See, I think the thing on this is, the reason why we can laugh is, and this doesn't cause us problems, because I'm very expressive and you're not as much, is we liberate each other to be each other. I think that's the key.
I think that's important.
I don't try to make you like me,
yes.
and you don't try to make me like you, and we respect each other. And that's the key in this, so because somebody who's expressive can get upset. How come you never hold my hand? You never do the, and if that's not you, that you're not really thinking that way. But when you know these, just like you'll think about it every so often and do it. You're intentional in it.
Yeah, and I don't try to overly do it to try to be somebody that I'm not.
Exactly, yeah.
But because I know that pleases you, I know that's your love language, I do try to think about doing it from time to time, but at the same time, not trying to be somebody that I'm not.
Right.
But I want to express love in the way that you
and I hold back.
It.
I hold back.
Yes,
because there's
do.
times I want to just grab you or whatever, and I know it's like, don't do that right now. Whatever. Do that. Because I'm very touchy feely, as you say. I am that. But I think it's respecting each other. So that's those are the 5 love languages: affirmation, quality time, gift giving, acts of service, physical touch. So those are the 5 love languages. And again, it's important that you understand yours, your spouse or your boyfriend, girlfriend, your relationship person. And know where they are so you can be intentional in what you do and don't do and all those different things. So that brings us to the quiz that you and I are going to take today.
Yes.
So we're going to let y'all take this journey with us. And we're going to take the quiz.
And we want them to eventually take the quiz, right? To see where they are. We want you to
take the quiz with your spouse, your girlfriend, boyfriend, even if they're not listening to this podcast right now, circle back to it. Sit down with them and take this quiz that you're going to watch us do. And maybe you take it in your mind as we're doing it. And for each one of these, we're going to pose a question. We're going to give, A, B, C, or D. And, you mark down A, B, C, or D. You mark that down. So on your own, as you're listening to us, you mark it down, and then we're going to see what's the dominant one out of all of these. Was it A? Was it B? Was it C? D? What was it? And that way, then we'll turn around now, because each one of them, if it's mostly A's, we'll tell at the end. Mostly A's or B's or C's or D's or E's. So you follow along in your mind as you listen to me and Pastor Isha make an absolute, not fool of ourselves, but we're going to be very transparent. So let's hit it. So the first one.
It makes me feel good when my spouse, A, tries hard to make quality time for us.
Okay.
B, sends a text to say they're thinking of me.
Come on, Jesus.
C, surprises me with my favorite flowers. D, puts their arms around me in public.
Heaven on earth.
E, brings me flowers.
All right. So, okay. So, for which one am I?
D.
Come on.
Puts their arms around me in public.
It's like the skies open up and Jesus is cracking the sky.
Okay.
And so,
which one am I?
Which one is you? Is A. Tries hard to make quality time for us.
Yeah, I was in between two. So I would say A or C.
A or C. Surprise me with my favorite flowers?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be just surprising me with something.
But wait a minute.
It wouldn't be necessarily flowers.
Wait 1 minute. But it says flowers. The question is flowers.
Okay, so then A would be the first.
Because I give you flowers. Man, there's flowers, and I bombard you with flowers.
Yeah. And the reason, I guess, but I quality time is important to me, but I think we do because we probably do such a great job in the quality time for the most part. I don't crave that, but it is important to me.
Well, I like how with text, we'll send each other's texts. We'll text each other little memes or whatever and go, thinking about you, girl. You go, I'm thinking about you, boy. Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
But all right,
that's not all the time. But
okay.
Every now and then.
All right. So the first one, so it's D for me. You keep track. It's D for me, and it was A for you.
We'll say A, yes.
All right. Let's do the next one.
When you're going through a stressful time, what's the best way your partner can make you feel better?
I think you would say get out the way.
A, taking the day off to work to spend time with you.
Okay.
B, reminding you of your strengths and what they admire about you. C, take chores off your plate without being asked.
Okay.
D, hugging and holding you close. E, surprising you with your favorite takeout meal delivered to work.
See, I can't answer for you because I don't know any. With them. I know what mine is. I know what my
Yours
stress.
is
I'm D.
D.
I'm D. Yeah, I'm D. When you hug me, it's like a stress reliever. When you hug me, it's like for me, it's like yeah. So what for you though? What would you be?
I would say normally I would probably say C, takes chores off my plate without being asked. But you
No.
but you automatically do that.
Yeah,
You're really good at doing
I
that.
see verbally build me up. But yeah.
But I also like A.
No, I was going to say A.
Taking a day off of work to spend
Yeah,
time with me.
I would say
That's
A.
what I'm saying. I'm in between those.
But I
those
think
two.
A.
Yes.
I think A. But it's funny because if I take it to spend it, if I'm surprising you, you don't want to be surprised. you don't want to be surprised.
I
You're like,
do, but I don't.
Tell me where we're going. Just sit back and enjoy. No, tell me where we're going. But I would say A.
And I think that's because you're the kind of person, every time you do something, you want it to be a surprise.
Yes.
And sometimes
Yes.
I'll be like, it would be nice sometimes for it not to be a surprise.
Surprise is
because
much
I am
better.
a planner.
Surprise.
I'm like,
Yeah, but
sometimes it would
that's
be nice
control
to
freak.
at least
That's being a control freak.
No.
That's a control freak.
I'm just saying sometimes it'd
Rick
be nice
James
to
sung
know.
about that. Rick James sung. It's a very freaky girl. That's Rick James. That's control freak.
I'm just saying, I don't necessarily want to be surprised all the time.
That's spontaneity of
Sometimes,
life.
No, I'm just saying, can we have like a 50-50?
See, it's control.
Or a 30-70?
You can't control me. I refuse to be controlled. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay, let's keep
All
going.
right, let's keep going. Y'all know we're just having fun. We're having a good time. All right, what's the next one on this quiz?
When it's the small things that make the marriage feel special, which little moment means the most to you?
Okay, which little moment? There's a little moment.
Yes, which little moments mean the most
So
to you?
what do we got?
A, when they put their phone away during dinner.
Okay.
B, receiving a random "how's your day going" text. C, when you're unwinding from the day and they bring you a cup of tea, coffee, or hot chocolate. D, a bear hug from
Jesus.
behind.
Yes.
E, when you're running low on toothpaste or shampoo and they replace it. You is D. You are
brought me
D.
say, hey, I replaced your
all the way.
toothpaste. Oh, that makes me feel so special.
Oh,
I know
what mine is.
Listen, you bear hug me.
Yes,
man.
I know. You love it when I do that.
Oh my God, yes.
And I do that every now and then. I
Yes.
do that, and you just light up.
Oh yes.
What would it be for me?
Small things. Which moment? Let me see. Small things. I don't know what. B maybe. Okay, so which one for you?
A.
When they put their phone away during dinner.
Yes.
But we both have our phones out for dinner.
I know, but when I have my phone away, you should have your phone away.
But you don't really have your phone away for dinner.
Yes, there are
No,
times.
you don't know when the food comes. When the food comes. So, I mean, we go into like asking each other questions.
There are times, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you were A. I was
Okay.
D. I was D.
You're D all the way.
I'm D all the way.
All right, next.
And proud of it.
What's next? Your spouse
What
has
did Christians say? D's get degrees?
He said C's and D's get degrees.
All right, go ahead.
All right, your spouse has a rough day and you want to do something to make their night easier. What do?
Oh, okay. Let's go.
A,
Let's do it.
Do you turn that show they've been wanting to watch together?
Okay.
B, leave love notes around the house to help cheer them up.
Okay.
C, tidy dishes that they left out from breakfast so they have one less thing to worry about, and draw them a bath. Oh, Lord Jesus. D, give them a foot massage. Or E, order you both dinner.
Okay. Well, we
like
know
them
with
all.
you like all of them. So with me, I don't. With me on this question.
This is a hard one for you.
I know, because I don't need a foot massage. So I'm going away from the D's. Order you both dinner, maybe, because I always order the dinner. That's just what we do.
Yeah.
So maybe, love notes around the house. I would have to go to help cheer them up. So I would have to probably, I'm going to say E.
I would say C.
For you? Mm-hmm. Tidy the dishes they left out? Mm-hmm. So... Well, you're saying about draw the bath.
Draw the bath.
Because you're saying, but okay,
Yeah.
Draw the bath. Girl.
All right.
I drew you a bath.
Now, because I would really know that something's going on if not only did you, because you sometimes will clean up the dishes if they're in the sink.
Yeah.
But if you didn't drew a black bath after that,
That means I was like, you really need to go. You need to go sit down.
I'd be like, no, what you want?
You really need to sit down. I want peace in the house. You need to go sit down. Okay, let's go.
All right. For a special occasion like an anniversary, I'll usually plan a getaway for two.
So, okay, is that an option?
Write a sweet Instagram tribute to my spouse. bring my partner breakfast in bed.
Okay.
D, make a point to have sex with plenty of cuddles afterwards.
Wow.
E, go the extra mile for a perfect present.
We're missing one. Okay, no, I'll wait.
No.
I'll wait. I
That
see
was
something.
E.
No, okay. So, all right, so
You are D.
I'm D.
You are D.
Let's
all the
go.
way.
Let's go. What was
Yes.
D?
you can read it.
Let's go.
Make a point to have plenty of, you know what?
No, it says have sex
Cuddles,
with plenty of cuddles.
And cuddles.
Now, you could say plenty of sex, but it's okay. But yeah, so I'm D.
And it's interesting because you want both.
Yes!
You want both.
That's a whole nother podcast.
It's important to have
That's a
the
podcast
cuddles
for married
afterwards.
couples.
You'd
That's
be
a
like,
podcast
"Come
for
on,
married couples.
Can't we cuddle?
Cuddle. Do you let you cuddle? You
Okay.
cuddle after. It's foreplay and afterplay. That's another. If you're single, let's not do that right now.
Okay.
Okay. So what are you?
What do you think for me?
For you.
Oh, you really
Plan a
gotta think
getaway
about
for
that?
two, but
Thank
a
you.
short getaway. A short getaway.
You just planning it would be
Me planning it, yeah, but you're a control freak. You want to plan it, so that's But okay,
No, I don't always want
you
to
put
plan it.
99% of the time.
No, you could plan it. You could plan it and then make sure I'm okay with it.
No, because if I plan it, we're going first class all the way. If I plan it, but okay,
And we're going economy.
we are not me. We are, but okay.
Okay.
So all right, so you're A,
All right.
and I'm gonna be D. I'm back in the D category. Okay.
But see, I go economy so we could take more trips.
Yeah, but you're gonna be
All right,
miserable
let's
during
go.
the trip.
No.
All right,
no,
go
no,
ahead.
no.
We're running
All
out
right,
of time.
what do you feel is your greatest strength in your marriage?
What do you? Okay, let's go.
Do you A, manage your time to make sure you spend enough of it together?
Okay.
B, complimenting your partner on things they do well and sending little texts to remind them you're thinking about them. C, noticing when your partner is feeling under pressure and taking on their share of chores without keeping score. D, recognizing your spouse is upset and offering a comforting touch.
Touch it out.
E, remembering the small things like picking up their favorite snack on a grocery trip, getting up 5 minutes early to make them coffee, or remembering something they need.
I think we're both A, right?
No, you
No?
are D.
No. What the greatest strength in your marriage? The question is, what do you feel is your greatest strength in your
You
marriage?
don't think you recognize when I'm upset and
That's not the greatest strength. You're not. I wouldn't say that's the greatest strength.
no
Managing your
okay.
time to make sure you spend enough of it
true.
together.
We both do that.
That's
yes,
no.
okay,
That's
see
what.
you're
I
saying.
think we're both A on that.
Okay.
I'm an A right now. Come on,
Okay.
Jesus. I mean, the other things are important. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
negating that. I recognize when you're upset, which is a lot, and offer a comforting touch, which is a lot.
Amen.
In our marriage, did you catch that?
Okay, whatever.
But I think we both are A.
Think.
No,
Okay.
I think we're both A. I think
right.
that's the greatest strength. We spend time together.
We've always done that. That's why
manage
we've
our-
always,
yeah.
well, it's because we've always, especially when the kids were young, we knew
Yes.
that dating was important. So we always had a calendar on our fridge.
Yes.
And the first thing that would go on there is our date days.
Yes.
And we really didn't move it unless it was an emergency. And we continue to do
The
that.
greatest thing about our kids being grown is I get you all to myself. And that's your
Yes.
worst nightmare because you got to get you all to yourself.
That's scary.
Okay,
All
go
right,
ahead.
let's go. What is your favorite thing your spouse has done for you?
You better go ahead and do this now.
A, planned a special outing or vacation just for us.
Okay.
B, written a poem, special card, or sung for me.
Or song for
Or
me.
song for me.
Okay.
Took time off of work to be with me. D, held me all night. E, gave me a really special gift.
I know yours. Go ahead.
What do you think
You
mine
know.
is?
I don't need to think. You tell me what
I
that is.
don't know. You tell.
I know.
What do you think it is?
It's a B.
No, it was that.
It has to
that
be
was
B.
very nice, but
has to
that
be
wasn't
B.
the best.
No, what do you mean it wasn't the best?
Okay, Bishop did write me a song, and it's the most beautiful song. Well, he didn't write the song.
I gave information
He
for
gave
the song to be
information
written.
for the song to be written, but that's not the best. You know what the best
What's
is?
the best?
Are you serious?
What?
Are you serious?
What's the best?
I talk about it all the time.
Oh, what, when I picked you up from work and all that? Yeah,
Yes.
but that doesn't trump the song.
Yeah, because no, you know why it does? Because the what you did then took a lot more effort.
No, it did not.
To me, it did.
It didn't.
I
This took
thought
a
it
lot
did.
more creative effort to do this.
You did like 10 things all at one time.
Yeah, but those were literal things. This took creative thought.
I don't know. I thought that was really creative.
You know what?
I don't know.
You're not grateful. Okay,
All
and I
right,
don't know
well,
with
what
me. I'm trying to go with I don't know. Held me all night. You're not holding me all night.
I'm not holding you all
You're not holding me all
night.
night. I don't know. Gave me a really special gift. I mean, I guess I would.
You're not a gift person.
I know. So I don't know. I'm gonna do D. I'm gonna just only dream. I'm gonna do D. I
would say A. You wouldn't
planned a
A?
special outing vacation just for us. I don't know. All right, we gotta hurry up because we're
All
running
right.
out of time. We got how many more? All right, let's go.
So what is?
The next one. It's a lazy Saturday morning and there's nowhere to be. How do you want to spend that time with your spouse?
A, going for a walk together.
No.
B, sharing your biggest accomplishment of the week over coffee. You'll do it anyway. C, do something you know they love, playing a video game
like Christian
together.
here. What is that?
Or watching their favorite show. Cuddling in bed, D. Or E, making them breakfast
I'm D.
in bed.
I'm D.
You're cuddling in bed.
Yes.
What would be mine?
Making breakfast in bed.
No.
Huh?
No.
You all no?
C.
See?
Doing something you know they love.
Like playing a video game.
Like not playing a video game. Or
Or
watching their favorite show.
It's Saturday morning. There's nowhere to be. Okay.
Yeah.
That's you.
Maybe
That's you.
watching something that I know you hate.
Survivor.
That you know that I love.
I used to love Survivor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or The Bachelorette or one of those things. But okay.
Okay.
All right.
What
I'm D. I'm okay.
What kind of date do you prefer?
Okay.
Anything where you can build new memories together,
Right.
A. B, something where you can go someplace and just talk. C, volunteering together. D, getting a couple's massage.
Jesus.
E, being surprised with a thoughtful night out.
Y'all know, if you've been listening, you know where I am. I'm in the D range. I'm in the D range. Let's get a couple's massage.
Uh-huh.
And you're what? What kind of date do you prefer? Being surprised with a thoughtful night out.
I was thinking of that. Either that or someplace where we can, something where we can go someplace and
Girl,
just talk.
I'm taking you to Applebee's.
Because you know I have
Let's go.
I have my list. My family doesn't like my list. I have a list
I
where
know.
I will just ask questions so we can get to know one another better.
We've been together
so that
41
we
years.
But we change. You change every 10 years.
So you've changed 4 times. I got you covered.
Change every 10 years, and you want to make
Okay.
sure you know the person you're with.
All right.
And making sure you're not doing something that they don't like anymore.
All right.
All right.
All right.
What
And then
is-
last one.
What is the best benefit of being married to your spouse?
Okay.
A, always having someone to hang out with. B, hearing compliments all the time.
Nope.
C, having someone help you out in life. D, all the cuddles and kisses. E, coming up with fun gifts to show you care.
One of the best benefits of being married. So for me, having someone to help you out in this life. Like walking together, like
Okay.
help me. What I would say all the cuddles and kisses, but I don't get all that. I mean, you do every so often, but so C or D, I think would be for me.
C or D, having someone to help you out in life and all the cuddles.
Because you're like you
What
are the
am I?
perfect help me.
What
you
am
are
I?
awesome.
What do you think I would say?
Let me see. Best benefits. I don't know what you always having someone to hang out with.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah,
A.
and I love hanging out with you.
A, all the way.
So this was good, man, because we are out of time. We went over a little bit on this. So the thing is, which one were you? So you were what? Because I was mostly D.
I don't know.
I was mostly D.
What am
you
I?
were all over the map. You were all over the map. I was mostly D. Because physical touch, that's me. I was mostly D. So, okay.
Service,
so the team said service and affirmation.
Service and affirmation.
Service and affirmation. Thank you for this hand. So you were C and A. You were
Quality
C and A.
time and
You were quality time and acts of service, and I was D. I was D.
Yes,
I knew I was
okay.
D from the door. So, all right. So with this, as we're wrapping this up today, so we just we like to have fun. So, if you're with your spouse, y'all need to take it and be honest, be lighthearted about it. Like you saw us do. Be lighthearted. If you're listening by yourself, man, and you're dating your relationship, get with your person, get with your boo thing, get with your Victoria's Secret model. Sit
find
down.
out what their love language is.
Yes.
And then take time and effort from time to time.
Yes.
to make sure you display what they like regarding their love
Yeah, and
language.
it's a good exercise.
It is.
But keep it lighthearted, like you saw us to
Amen.
do. Well, we gotta go now. If this is your first time, man, we need you to subscribe. Subscribe to this podcast because we're always dropping new content, all different topics, and we just chat and chop it up like you heard us do today. Subscribe, and would you share and like it? Would you get the word out? Share it with people that you feel it would help them. Somebody just said, man, we always drop nuggets, wisdom nuggets on these podcasts. So get the word out. Don't hog it to yourself. Well, this has been great. We've had a great time, and we can't wait to see you next time on the what? The Victory Experience.